I just put my potatoes to boil and I have 15 more minutes until the sun sets down, so I was like, why don't I just film a YouTube video? I also have some lighting. From the last Q&A that me and Anna did, there are still some questions left that we didn't answer because I got them after we finished shooting. So I thought I'd just reply in another video. And Anna's in the kitchen, so she's probably gonna join at some point. The first question is a compliment to my channel. Your channel is fire, keep it up. How did you come up with the idea to create it? First of all, thank you. I've been willing to come up with a YouTube channel for a very long time. I've tried before when I was in high school. I did it in Russian. I had a few videos up, they're all private now, and I actually rewatched some of them recently. And at first I was like cringing very hard, but then I just felt, you know, like, aw, that was me and my thoughts and the way I was when I was 16. And I could hear myself like being insecure in some areas or just not knowing what I wanted. And I think those insecurities are the reason why I just like closed it down. And I think years later now, I finally feel like, hell yeah, I want to do it. Hell yeah, I want to put myself out there, you know? And I get so much joy from editing. And another reason, of course, is that I love connecting with people. I think I've said it before, it's just this insane joy of, first of all, capturing my friends. I have so many videos on my phone of just my friends and random moments of our lives, and I love to look back at them and to be able to like compile them all together into one cool thing for my friends to see later and just like remember, even if, you know, we live in different countries by that point. And also like connecting with people who I haven't met yet, who can watch it and relate and we can talk. You get the idea. Memories that shape the person you are today and how it affected the way you see, think, live. Wonderful question. There are a lot of memories. I think the one that sticks out to me right away is from a few years ago. I think it was April 2016, and I was pretty depressed at that time, and I just felt like I was this negative cycle of bad things happening to me. It's like a victim position, like, oh, things are happening to me. I would fail at this thing that I really wanted to accomplish, and I'll fail at that thing that I really wanted to do, and then I would just like pile up. I believe that it's impossible to help someone. I think that people are supposed to help themselves because that's when they're ready. I think all you can do is be there for that person. There's a specific memory when I was sitting on my bed and I was crying because I felt so helpless, right? I forgot what it was like to be happy. And my mom came in the room and she was very worried and she started talking to me. And at that time I felt like if I'm saying my problems out loud, it's A, me making them more real, and B, bothering people because I don't want anybody to feel bad because of me or for me. So I just wouldn't say a lot of things, so they piled up. And I just remember that time, like, I opened up to my mom, started talking about how I feel and stuff, and the one thing that she told me, and what I think is the best advice I've ever received, is, Dinara, let go. And I think because it was her voice, because there was so much love in those words, because it was coming exactly from her and I felt like she was feeling me, that was so impactful. Because if I just read, oh, you have to let go, I'd just be like, yeah, whatever, thanks. But because it was coming from my mom and it was just such a special moment, that was definitely something that started the shift for me, I think, and here I am now. So whenever I get stressed, which rarely happens, even though I have 2 assignments to submit, one today, another one tomorrow, I haven't done anything, it's Anna's birthday, I still need to buy her gifts, I need to like plan everything out, and there's like another medical appointment thing. I'm not stressed, like it's fine. And I think the main reason why is that, Dinara, let go. How do you make your life seem so aesthetic all the time? Love you, girl. I love you too. I think it goes back to me loving to edit videos and photos, and I have like a bunch of apps on my phone in which I just like, I play with them. I love photography and I like to model, so that helps with the aesthetic part. I hope nobody thinks that my life is perfect because, I don't know, I think it's just, I'm sorry, my hair is just like out of control. I think it's such a weird concept when I hear that somebody says, oh yeah, their life is so perfect. It's impossible. I've even heard people tell me that. It's funny because I know my life, I know the moments when it's, of course it's not like that, but I also understand that even if you look on Instagram, like people, like perfect couples or perfect families or perfect people, it's inspiring to look at, but your level of cuteness today is like over 100. Thank you. Door! She's making me coughing. My point was that it's inspiring as long as we don't compare each other and we use it as, oh my god, that's so cool, good for them, I'm gonna do my own thing and be happy in what I'm doing. How did you get to Minerva? Study tips, etc. So Minerva has an acceptance rate of 1.9%. I remember the first time I read that, I was like, no, probably not gonna apply. Good thing I did. The application process is extremely different from like all the other colleges. Basically, Minerva doesn't accept any standardized tests, so they have their own IQ/skill test on their website that you need to do. You also describe the accomplishments that you're proud of. So that's exactly what I did. I took the test. I wrote about 6 accomplishments from my life. 5 out of them were not academic related at all. I don't think there are any study tips for that process, to be honest. You're kind of just showing who you are. In the test, there's a part for abstract thinking, for creative thinking, for math. There's expression part. That's probably what you could prepare for, because in the expression part, you have to talk to the camera and they give you prompts and you have like 45 seconds to come up with a 2-minute answer. You have to be cool, collected, confident. So that's something that I would practice, honestly, not just for the admissions process, but in general for life. Why don't you drink? I find it so inspiring. I am from Russia. Whenever I introduce myself, one of the first things that is mentioned in the conversation is vodka. Since there is a stereotype, people just assume that I drink, so they're usually very surprised that I don't. And there are multiple reasons for that. First of all, I have a lot of fun without alcohol. I love life. I get high on life. I'm super hyper. I know that alcohol helps some people to get more comfortable and to like talk easier. I'm good already, so like I don't need that. I would rather have some kombucha. Second reason is that I've been around people who like to drink. I think I've seen alcohol being abused a lot of the times by teenagers from middle to high school, like on weekends and stuff, where people would be like throwing up, and it wasn't fun. I would rarely ever join, but whenever I'd be around people who were drinking, it was just so boring. I don't think that scared is the right word. I just got very like repulsed by the concept of drinking. However, my last point is that I want to change that. I don't need alcohol to party, as I said, but I would like to have a glass of wine on a dinner on some nice night, you know? Recently, I've started like trying sips of different alcohol. Like I've tried soju, completely disgusting, Korean rice wine, which is actually really good. It has a lot of probiotics in it. I took like a sip. So I'm just getting like slowly accustomed to it, so I don't feel bad about the concept of drinking. I'm not sure why that would be inspiring. I'm assuming maybe because I didn't drink when other people were drinking around me. That's totally fine, but I think it's also fine to drink. It's a personal choice. Nobody should be judged for that, and nobody should feel pressured into doing either. So if you ever feel like somebody is making you drink or like is very insisting, although you don't want to do it, just like with anything else in life, find a way to respectfully say no. Do you want to be in my video?
Mom will think that I have a drinking problem.
You kind of do, with coffee.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on like why you drink less now than before? Or
I guess I choose not to drink much because I don't really like how it makes me feel. I feel like very out of control, and there were like a few instances in my life when I felt like I'm not controlling the situation.
Do you have any study tips for applying to Minerva?
They try not to make it like content based, but more like
Is he singing too?
they try to make it skill based. So you'll need to show your critical skills, your analytical skills, your creative thinking skills, your writing skills, communication skills, practice your English if you're not a native speaker.
Which most applicants are not, I feel like, because we have 75% of international students.
So practice your writing, math and logic and stuff like that. Overall, they don't require any like extensive prep.
Show yourself, basically. Thank you, Anna, for being in the video again. You're the light of my life and of this YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching and for asking the questions. I hope this was helpful. You stopped. Please subscribe.
And also share it on your social media profiles.
Anything else to add?
Just have an amazing day.
Or night.
Or morning. And enjoy every moment, because Dinara today told me present is the only thing we have.
It is true.
There's no past. There's no future yet.
Okay, that's from Kung Fu Panda.
Yes.
I'll see you guys next week. Let me know what kind of videos you would like to watch.
The kiss?
Oh, the kiss. Oh, you mean like the kiss? Can I get a kiss as well? Thanks.